Right now, though, complete with sound dips and strong language, well, more likely than not, it's Big Brother Live.
Hey, it's open.
Can you hurry up, please?
What's the matter, eh?
Can you hurry up, please? No, I'm not even joking, Kate. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. No, I'm not joking. I'm not happy at all. What's this about you talking to Alex and Alex talking to yourself about myself? About what is it? The jokers and the players of this game. The actors and the players. Could you please come and confront what you've actually been saying about me to Alex and how you actually feel? No, I'm not laughing, Kate. I'm not happy at all. No, we'll not shut up, Kate. No, I will tell you now how you actually feel to Alex. Well, it's not, because quite clearly, because quite clearly, I'm not messing about. I'm going to try to ban it because I don't. Because quite clearly, you've been talking to Alex about myself.
When?
Well, soon. You, both of you.
When? What?
As he puts it, the actors and the players, yourself and whoever else. So I'd now like to know what exactly you think of me, what exactly been parents saying about me. And if you don't mind, we'll do it in front of Alex, because I ain't happy with this at all. Telling people that what is the words? Yeah, I know, I actually thought she was quite a sweet girl, but I don't think she's that anymore. I think... No, I will not breathe, because I'm fuming.
Wait a minute. This is week 8.
Week 8, exactly, and first 8 weeks. You've been talking about me.
Do you not think you know what we think of you?
No, I don't.
Why are you
It's
coming
week
out
8.
Why are you coming out asking
Because I've just had it all. In the bedroom.
Why are you shouting at me like an idiot?
Had it all in the bedroom.
Well, then why can't you come out and say to us...
what? Okay.
Why can't you come out and say to me and Johnny, what is this, sit down? Why can't you talk about it sensibly instead of shouting our heads off?
Johnny, what exactly have you been saying
Tell me what I said about you.
about myself?
To Alex.
Yes,
Fuck all.
Yeah, fuck all my point of view
Yes.
as well. So don't come out having a go at me, Jade. Me and Johnny have just come out the door and you're fighting our heads off.
Because I've been in there.
Don't ask us like an adult.
Both of you have been sitting there talking to him and Adele about myself.
What are you? Ask us sensibly. Don't come and shut our heads off.
Yes, exactly. If you were sitting there, Kate, and if you was having drums in your head for the last 10 hours, however long you've been in that diary room, that I have been talking about you two, to Adele and to Alex, and to how you think...
I can't breathe.
I haven't.
Jade,
Because I knew what Adele thought of me anyway. So there you go.
Not Adele, not Adele. Well, you've been saying Adele and Alex.
Why would I say something?
So Alex is the liar.
I couldn't talk to
Alex is the liar.
Well, ask him who he means.
Why does this all have to come up in week 8?
Exactly, we're going back in circles.
Tell me.
Well, why'd you come out and have a go at us, Jade? Why can't you just come... Jade, don't come out. Listen, we've just walked out.
Thinking, oh yeah, Alex and...
All right, fine, but we've just come out of it. Listen, yeah, we have. But listen to me. Can I just finish?
To Alex.
No, look at you. You're saying we've just spoke to Alex. Shut up and listen. We've just come out of the diary room and you're saying, why have you said this? Why have you said that? Why can't you say Johnny, Kate? Listen, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. No, you haven't. Because we've just come out of the diary room. No, Jade, we've just come out of the diary room. Yes, so why can't you? So you're fuming, fair enough. So why can't you just say to us, what's all this about? I've heard that you've been saying this, you've been saying that. Why'd you have to come and bite our heads off?
Because
we've just come out of the door and we're having a good chat, and then you just screwing with us.
Pull you down on a ladder, but as I've been told, the actors, which is you, Drew, and I don't know who else, have been talking to the players, which is Alex and Adele and whoever else, about...
Who's saying you're a player?
No.
Player of what? Player of the game?
Alex is calling himself a player, and everybody else a player, and he's calling yourself actors. Now, the actors have been talking to the players. It's like something I've been told you about myself, about I'm two-faced, that I've talked about people, that I've said this. Apparently, you have gone to Alex and told him a number of things that I've said to you.
Go on then.
And you
What
about
have you said?
Alex.
What
No,
have you said?
he's not Pacific. He's not put Pacific Point on it. What was the one thing you went and told him? You actually said something to him. What was that?
Go on.
Katie, you actually
Go on then.
said something.
Go on then,
I'm
say
trying to
it.
think, Katie. I'm trying to think. I've had so many things going from out. I'm trying to think. So the best thing to do...
Why's all this come up?
I don't know.
Now?
Alex, are you awake?
I haven't said no about it. Have you?
Because apparently, none of these actors have said anything.
Well, I've been asleep, Jade, the last half hour. I don't know what you're talking about.
Could you tell me, please, Alex, what you exactly mean by these actors and new players?
Tim?
What have they been saying?
What
You've had a good night.
I know. That is.
Tim, I've been asleep.
Oh, let's just strip off and run around the garden and fart.
Why I?
Yeah, we've been
I'm so
asleep.
relaxed about this because I'm...
Yeah, we'll just lay
Out
here.
there and say,
Yes,
Why
Jade.
couldn't you just say,
Yeah,
look, guys,
Jade.
can you
you're the
stand
player,
me?
you're the
And then say, look,
Yes, we are, Jade.
Especially if you're on the team challenge.
Jade, it's not about them, it was about me and you, and about your large, huge, gaping chasm that's in the middle.
did she? She just burst my eardrums. Why'd you have to be so leery?
You know what I mean? If I was as immature, I could have nominated her. That week she told me she nominated me. I didn't.
Oh, Jade, man.
I'm smoking a fag. No, let him come out here. He started the conversation off.
She's a lunatic.
Oh, honestly. I've had a good night, and then...
What is this about us being actors?
Actors. Alex is calling me new actors, and he's a player.
Smile.
Oh, God, I don't give a damn.
No. I'm not. I'm staying here.
Well, can you talk between two things? I don't mind, because you actors just spoke about to these players that I said so.
Why are you bringing all this up now?
Because it's been brought up to me. Because it's been brought up to me. Hold on. It was nothing to do with those two. Alex, it was nothing to do with those two. Then why did you bring them into it? Why did you
I'm
bring
not
their
saying
names
it's
into
any.
it?
I'm not saying it's any of them. I just...
I think she's taking it whole I reckon
You're me married, and that's it. It's all that matters in here.
Yeah.
There's going to be 4 of us. It's the last week.
I've got pain here. We're in the diary room. She's going, come out. And we didn't know what was... Why is she so bothered?
I know, because
Surely she knows that she's been...
out of everybody, she has been the one that's been...
Yeah, because she's the one that said about you and me pissing her off. And we had this massive
She's been, he was the one that was sat out on the dining room, on the table there, saying
Yeah.
Johnny's a fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
And I know all that, but I haven't brought it up with her. I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered either. Kate's really fucking me off now. I haven't brought that up with her. And I even said that in the diary room. Why, I don't know why Alex has brought this up tonight, if Alex has brought it up.
At the end of the day, it gets
It's not.
dark, right? Me and thee are in here the last week,
I can't breathe.
and we'll have a laugh.
Why has this all come up now? There's 5 of us left. What is the point?
Does the one a tab?
Yeah, man. I'm a top. Did you hear that?
What do you say?
You should have been out of here a long time ago.
Uh-oh. Have I got bitch tits, really?
Yes, but I love them. Did you hear what he just said? He's probably said the truth, doesn't he, Jade? You should have been out of here a long time ago.
I didn't hear that either.
Let me lick your horse as hard as possible, son. Do you know what?
Do you know what?
No,
I'm going to say
this is
something when
my
I'm done.
opinion.
You want to win this. I want to win this. But if I don't win this, I really, really, 100% hope that you win this.
Me too.
I hope, right, that you are going to be the first girl ever
No.
to win Big Brother. You know what I mean?
This is so shit. There's
Me?
5 of us left in it.
Because you've never had a problem with anybody, but...
Why are they rowing? This is so stupid. God, that's exactly what I was thinking last night. I hope you, if I don't, I'd love you to. He's saying, I'm going to suck some other people's ass.
Could bring everything up. Fuck off.
Excuse me,
Like PJ said,
Don't
no, I
talk
play like
like
PJ
how
said.
don't
All right,
talk. At the
listen,
end of the day,
please
you
go
brought
away,
in.
Jade.
You have brought
Please
in.
go away.
No,
Be
hold
a
on,
little
hold on.
dental receptionist
You're being
somewhere
silly.
else.
You're being
Just
silly.
leave me.
You just
You're
have to
being
listen.
stupid because
You
you're
have to
always
listen.
stupid.
So I
Jade,
listen.
am I in the shade? Am I in the shade? Am I in the shade? I don't know. So Jade, don't say I'm not being stupid because you always are being stupid.
saying I wasn't
And at the
being
end of the
stupid.
day, the lights are on.
Listen.
I'm trying to go to
Listen.
sleep, and that's what you should do more often. I'm trying to go to sleep. I shout.
Actors were coming to the players and saying things to the players about myself that I had said to the actors and then previously to the players.
Okay, I'll explain to you. That wasn't what he was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
All he was saying is that Alex was referring to Kate and Johnny as actors.
Yeah.
And he was referring to everyone
Him,
else,
Adele, and everybody else
as players, yeah?
Mhm.
And all he was saying is that you had been saying to the players that you think the actors are wankers or they're annoying you or whatever, but then you were saying to the actors that, you know, all the players are wankers and whatever, and you'd rather be with the actors, but you'd also rather be with the players.
Right.
So effectively you think everyone's a wanker.
Right.
But this is what Alex is saying, but then, you know, face to face with everyone, you're still like, you know, you're sort of contradicting yourself in what you said. That's what he was saying.
Okay, that's what you're saying. Is what
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, is that how you
Tim's
said that?
neutral here. He
How,
just told
no,
you you're
how he
contradicting
said that.
yourself.
I'm asking you how he said that. Is that how you think? So I can work on why. How he said that? Is that how you're thinking?
Well, that's how I said it to you.
Okay,
and
that's
of
how
course,
you
that's
said
how
it.
Tim's heard
Now,
it. And as I said to you, you hear what you like
Now,
to hear.
I have
Right? Now you have your say.
then put it into my own words, as you say, I hear what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Put it into my own words and put it as if the actors have been coming to the players and saying to the players that I've been going
No,
to
but
the
I didn't say that, did I, Tim?
No.
No,
Well,
I
you
didn't.
didn't say that
You're just saying that
actors
because
were
obviously you're just trying to make things far
Okay,
worse
Jade,
than
look, I'll
actually
put it
is.
simply.
I never
What Alex-
used that like that.
What Alex was saying.
I was saying that.
What Alex was saying is that you were saying to the likes of Adele or Alex or PJ or myself or whatever that, you know, Kate was pissing you off and you think Johnny's a wanker. But then you were saying to Johnny and Kate, I wish I would, and this is literally a day later or hours later.
That was when
I wish I was with
the
you.
first time.
I wish I was
The
with you.
first
I'd much rather have your company than their company.
Yes.
That's what I said.
And I told Adele that. And if you recall properly,
No.
I said to you
But then why?
that you
what
remind me of a father
Listen
figure.
Jade,
to the neutral.
Jade, but then
Let's hear
what
it.
Alex is saying is sort of, why would you say to Johnny and Kate, I'd much rather be on your side if you thought they were wankers and they were annoying you?
Because.
Because. That's it.
Do you want to listen? Do you want to listen?
I'm listening because
Because
I'm interested to hear.
Johnny has pissed me off a number of times. I have then quoted, said to people, the players, that Johnny is pissing me off and I do understand what you're saying about him doing this and about him doing that. I've seen it. Then, I then quoted to Johnny, Johnny, you're pissing me off because you're doing this and you're doing this, blah, blah, blah. Me and Johnny have had it dusted under the sheet. This is the reason why I do this is the reason why I don't do this, etc. Fine, finished. Kate, I may have said to the players that the actor Kate has been pissing me off because of the way she is around Spencer. I don't believe she actually likes Spencer and I don't know if this is true, I don't know if it's not, blah, blah, blah. Then I find out from Kate herself by me confronting Kate and saying to Kate, Kate, are you playing with him or are you serious? And her telling me that she actually likes him and she's actually being genuine. Fine, you're not a wanker in my book no more. Fine.
Yeah,
Please,
but to be fair, Jade, you weren't sort of clearing the air with them before you were saying that stuff to them.
No.
This is Big Brother. Housemates are reminded that bombing is not allowed.
To be fair, you weren't sort of going up to Johnny and clearing the
I
air
did.
and then saying I want to be on your side. You were just sort of jumping between everyone.
Do you know that? No, you don't, because I've actually cleared it with them before.
Okay, well, Jade, if you're gonna say to me, do I know this? I'm not lying, and if you're gonna bring me into it, I was there when you said I think Johnny's a wanker and I think Kate's a wanker. I was also there when you said to Johnny and Kate, I wish I was on your side, I don't want to be on this side. So if you're gonna bring me into it, then yes.
Okay, fine. You've heard me say that, but have you heard me speak to Kate and speak to Johnny either on their own or with each other?
But it was literally hours between each thing.
So you've heard me. Okay, I quite you know.
Fair enough. Okay, if from the 2 hours that you said that to you said the other thing, if you cleared the air and everything, then we.
I'll tell you this now, I might, like I've said to them, as well as I'll say to you, I may talk about people, to you, to X amount of people. I might say, oh, they're doing my head in, oh, they piss me off, blah, blah, blah. But I will not go out there, speak to them, say, good night, love you loads, come in and speak about them. I will either ignore them, like I did with Sophie, be rude to her and just say good morning, good night, like I did with Sophie.
But then, to be fair, as Alex did say, you did come out of a certain meeting and then you know, go to Sophie, I'm really sorry about everything, blah blah, and for the next 2 days until
Would you like to know what? I'll tell you
she
why.
was evicted, you were chummy.
No, I'll tell you why. I had a mega problem with Sophie before you even entered the house. I just thought, you're not my cup of tea, fine, fair enough. Adele then said to me, she's a nice person, try and get to know her. I said, fine, fair enough. Tried to get to know her. Told her what I felt, told her what I thought she was doing, told her what I didn't approve of. Fine. No, I'm not like that. I tell people what I think to them to their face. Fine. Now that, to me, means a lot. Fine. Then, you come to the house. You then watch. And that's how I first ever started talking to you over Sophie. Because he was talking about something. I said, oh, somebody really annoys me in here. And you asked me, and I said, Sophie, I said, she knows me, this and that, and this and this and this. You then said to me, likewise. And I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Adele then said to me exactly the same. I was like, oh my God. But the thing with me and Adele would sit in here and talk about her and then go and talk to her. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I agree
I'd
with that.
sit in here, I'd talk about her and I wouldn't talk to her. Or if I did, I'd say, good morning.
A while back. It's just been building me up so much, and I might have said words to describe certain people in the wrong way, but tonight...
Was that back then?
Yeah, tonight it's nothing about you two. It's about Jade, because Jade started, and even Tim now, she's saying to me, well, I said this and that, and Tim's even said, well, look, certain things like you said in front of me and Alex about Johnny being an arsehole and Kate being a player, so to speak. And an hour later, you're arse licking them left, right and centre and saying, oh, I want to be on this side. And this was just the issue I had with her. And Jade being Jade, I can't get my say in. Tonight, it's nothing to do with you two.
Why should she come out having a go? We just come out of the diary room, Alex.
Yeah, I know, because
she's
Jade...
like, what are you saying about me? Biting her head off and we're like, whoa!
Because Jade doesn't like the truth hurts.
So what's been said tonight? Why did it all come up?
I don't know what came all out, but it just got onto, I think it was about the colour of her tan. I went like, well, you're more brown than you actually...
I would not sit in here and slag Johnny off and then go out and talk to him like Adele. Because Johnny used to say to me, why you kiss me goodnight one night and not next? I said, because I'm not going to not kiss you goodnight and not go in the bedroom and talk about that.
But you did do that with Sophie.
But I didn't. But I did do it with Sophie, did you say?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I never ever did that. I just said goodnight. I've always said goodnight and I always said good luck to Sophie and whatever else. That was it. She knew I had a problem with her from day one. She asked me, I told her what my problem was. It never changed.
That.
Then, when you come along, it's, you know, it was still exactly the same. Then, if you want to go to the meeting with Miyagi, I had my meeting with Mr. Miyagi. Blah, 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 come up, and I said, I feel as if I'm looking actually down on my nose at people for unparticular reasons and thinking, you're doing this, you're doing that. I then come out, because he was worried about my drinking. I then come out and I said to everybody, look, I ain't going to drink that much more in the daytime, blah, 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 I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Of course I'm going to have a drink, of course I'm going to have a drink, but drinking 6 bottles in the daytime is beyond the joke. So, I then sat down and I said to Sophie, I was sitting down at the chest and she said something to me actually. I thought, well, I'm glad you said that, because this is my problem with you. I went, you grovel at people's asses too much. I went, you're a beggar friend. I went, no, I don't like that. I went, you let people walk all over you. I went, no, I don't like that. I said, and to be quite honest, I went, you repeat yourself. I went, you say unnecessary things too much. She said to me these exact words, thank you very much for telling me that, Jade. I agree, blah, blah. She told me what she thought of me, told me about everything else and everything else. I said, fine. Once I have an issue with someone, Tim, and I bring it up and it's been done and finished, dusted under the table until you do something wrong again. But oh no, nothing was done. She was getting evicted. I ain't going to then sit there and if she's coming in on her own, after I've just had a chat with her out there, she went to me, you coming to our booth? I went, no, I ain't coming to our booth. Straight after I had that, she didn't come to our booth. I went, no, of course not. When I told her I've got issues with you, I told her what they are. End of. Johnny and I had issues with. I sat out there, he asked me what my problem was. I told him. I'm not going to say blah blah, like she asked me what her problem was with you. I said, I ain't going to sit here and talk about Tim. I said, because I don't know. I said, if you want to find out from Tim, I said, you ask Tim, you don't ask me. Simple as, I'm not going to sit there and talk about somebody else to somebody else. I'm not also going to sit there and say, like, Kate thought I'd been funny with her because she was close to Sophie and she thought it was because of that.
I haven't made that decision. You said I would have done exactly the same.
Yeah.
And what she said to me
about
was,
the whole thing about me saying...
And I said that to her, and she said, no, I didn't say that. So
oh, look at her!
What you said, she said to me, she told me what you said to her. That's the difficulty here. So what
she knows what I said.
Yeah, but
I said
that's what she said now. She's told me. That's what she said. She told me. So even if she said to you, did you say that to me? you'll say, well, yeah, of course I did that to you.
At the end of the day, mate, when we all get out of here, we'll all see.
Of course we will.
truth.
I just hope I'm not wrong.
And listen,
you're not. Absolutely so. That's what
I
she
know
said.
for a fact she's the same. I've got no problem seeing. I've got no problem you seeing what I've said because I've never slagged you off. She hasn't.
I've never ever said that about. I've never said that I would keep you on the.
And I don't want.
But don't you understand? Jade's saying now she didn't say that. Jade said now that if you were in my position, even if you didn't like me, you'd still have me come over if I'd been on the course site for 2 weeks. So she's saying that now because I said to her.
She would say that now, wouldn't she? Because she knows she's in the wrong.
Yeah, and
like
even she said things to Tim. She said, like, Tim, I didn't want to get Tim involved that much, but Tim said, well, look, Jade, you're sort of contradicting yourself because
she does.
You say that about, oh, thank you for picking me on this side. I like you too very much. Then an hour later, I hear you saying, because Tim was there when she said to me and Tim, Johnny's an arsehole and Kate's pissing me off. Then an hour later, he's there, and she's saying, oh, I wish I was on your side. So what does she expect? I mean, what does she fucking expect? And tonight isn't about you two.
But why did it come up in the first place?
Because I've had a drink, and as I said, I've lost my tolerance here. And it was just a little thing, and it just started getting more and more and more and more. And I started talking about that huge chasm on the front of her face, which is her mouth, and how she can't keep it shut. And
I heard you say that.
And at the end of the day, we're going to notice that. And she's always said, well, I'm not bothered. And of course, Jade is bothered because she got out of bed. And I said, well, if you're not bothered, get the fuck off my bed and go to sleep. But she won't do that. And I didn't really want this to happen. I said to Big Brother when they asked me questions, I said, look, Big Brother, I've had a bit of a drink. I don't really want to say anything. But it's got to that point. We were sitting in bed. I don't know how the conversation started. I'll have to see that when I get out.
Yeah.
But it's not about you two.
No.
It really isn't. Tonight is about Jade. And Jade just doesn't like to hear the truth hurts.
About herself.
Yes.
And so she
Tim, and when I left, I don't want to drag Tim into it either, but Tim said to me, you know, you're exactly right, except she didn't want to listen to what you had to say. And I'm not, because I wouldn't say it otherwise. That's what I've seen. That's what I've been told. Sandy always had the other thing. When he said about her, when he described the whole group as a pride of lions, Jade was always, she didn't know whether she was a tiger or a lion. It was like we were the tigers out here, the lions were in there, and she was always mixing about. What I might have thought of PJ as the fence sitter, I like to think as Jade as the fence sitter now. Whatever side she feels is the strongest, she'll go and do that. Like the other night when she said, all right, let's all get really pissed, let's all get really rat-assed, and Tim said, well, I don't think we should. And I said, oh, won't you? Well, I don't think we should either. And that's just typical of her. And I've absolutely had enough. I've had enough of it.
Alex, listen. I wanted to say this to you, dear.
I know Tim's told me everything that you've spoken to him about today.
If Tim goes Friday night,
on all these people, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you can clear the air and suddenly you don't think they are, and they grow on you and all this sort of stuff. But you have to understand that that's why it looks two-faced. Do you understand me?
Yeah,
because suddenly you don't like someone, now you do. You don't like them, now you do. You don't like them, now you do. You don't like them, now you do. So where Alex is coming from is perfectly understandable. Do you see what I mean? It looks very... And all I was saying, take my advice or leave it. But, I mean, not now, you know, you've got a week left, whatever, it's irrelevant. But, you know, generally, sort of get to know someone, make up your mind what you think of them, and stick by it. And you won't end up with, you know, Alex and whoever else calling you two-faced, because...
But
you see what I mean? I knew after, you know, I sort of got to know Sophie over a week and decided she's really not my ball game. Yeah, and that was it, and I stuck by that. If I turned around a week after that, where, you know, I really didn't like her, and suddenly started chatting away to her, that would look very two-faced. That's purely an example. So, you know, you should make your mind up about someone and stick...
Two-faced is totally different to you. I think two-faced.
Huh?
Maybe I think two-faced is totally different to you. Maybe my...
No, that is what two-faced is, whether you think...
Two-faced to me is purely what Adele done. Talk about somebody in the bedroom, go out there and be their friend. That's two-faced to me. That is two-faced to me. If I then come at you, if I say, look, Tim, when I first met you, I did not like you. You put me in my place. You said to me, I drive Rex Mountain Railroad car. I drive a cardboard box or something. I thought to myself, oh, I'm not going to get on with you, and I don't think I'm going to like you.
Fine. Again, Alex has made a good point there, because you hear what you want to hear and you decide what you want to say, and that wasn't at all the conversation. The conversation was, Tim, what car do you drive? And no, what do you drive? And I said, a car. And you said, oh, thanks very much.
No, I said, oh, well, I didn't imagine you drive a bus.
or whatever. But that's it wasn't I drive a BMW and you drive a cardboard box.
No, I'm just sorry. I was just saying that. I was just saying that in
the reason for me saying a car
is
is because I didn't want to walk in and say, hey, I drive a BMW.
Exactly. And I learned that after, and I thought to myself, okay, I'm not going to get on this person. I don't think you like me. Blah blah blah. And I said that to you, Tim. I said to you when I first asked you this, you put me on place and said to me, I drive a car. And I thought, and then you said to me the reason why, because I didn't want to walk into the place and say I drive a BMW, and I went, fine, fair enough. I was wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. I do admit when I'm wrong.
No, but this isn't
But
like
that
you
is
and I
irrelevant.
anyway.
But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, Two-Face to me is coming up to you saying, Tim, I think you're the best person in the world. Come in here, Tim's a wonder.
Yeah,
No,
well, okay. Well, what? Maybe it's not Two-Face, but I was just explaining to you what Alex was saying in a bit clearer way, and you can't deny what he's saying. You
It's the point, like I still feel after my first week in here when I said certain things and what I wasn't happy about, I felt like I had to keep my mouth shut because it wasn't nice being here in the first couple of weeks, thinking that I was the moaner, I was the whinger. So I've pretty much, in a way, as people talk about, I've had my mask on. But I can't keep it up much longer, especially for the last lot of the last days. I can't do it. People like Jade just fuel my fire even more. Because it's not just things that I've seen with her. It's what people have pointed out to me, and I've had a look, and I think, you know what, you're right. And I feel so stupid. Twice in a row on the Rip side, I fell for all that bullshit, and she ended up on the side with me. While she's what I feel. I don't know if you said.
This is Big Brother. Could all housemates ensure their microphones are positioned correctly at all times?
Remember when Alison went and Jade came outside and said something, and I went, yeah, well, you're just a double agent. I thought it right at the beginning, and even PJ said, I wondered why you were saying double agent, because that's what I felt. She was on one team, so if there was teams...
Well, I felt that from the beginning as well. Nobody else. I felt like nobody else did, so I just kept quiet.
I thought I was pretty on the ball, but I didn't realise how naive I was until the further I get on in here. And it's just a shame that all this comes out. That's why I don't like having a drink, because I feel that I don't even...
Everything comes out when you've had a drink.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like to drink. You know, that maybe that's for reasons with you, Johnny, I'm not too keen on, because when Tim was feeling bad the other day and you said, well, have a drink, it'll be better. I don't believe in things like that. But I know for a fact, because you've even told me, remember the time when someone came in here, the bloke that came in, put the flag up, and the next day you said to me...
Front, Kate and...
Because Alex just said...
Kate and Johnny.
Alex, what else happened? Alex mentioned Kate and Johnny's name. That is why I went...
He mentioned their names, but he hasn't said anything about them.
That Kate and Johnny has told Alex, the players, he called it the players, things about myself. That is what he said. He didn't tell me what, but that is what he said.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to know what that was.
Well,
so
you asked them. You asked them. Why is that? You asked them. Do you see what I mean?
door. Please don't talk. I can't bother to listen to any more. Too much has gone in my head tonight.
Well,
what they've said to me,
I've said a load of it puts out of my head that you and you.
it's as if they sort of knew all
I'm not
along
being
about
absolutely specific to what you've been saying.
But I'm just worried now that.
Well, I haven't said anything.
Kate said to me.
Right.
And
You
Jade
not,
said.
Can you just quite remember?
No, and I tell you what.
I'm starting to think now,
Jade,
did Jade
when
actually
you get
say
out of
that
here,
to me or not?
You've got all the
I said to
You
me,
can ring, I'll give you my phone number, you can ring us up and say, Johnny, you're lying to us. I haven't said any of that what you said to me when I came out of that dining room.
It's in the dining room, not about anybody else, so you can watch what you like.
I'm not saying that
and
England
I said to them, oh, I said, yeah, well, and she,
he just started going off on one, and I was like, well, and Tim had just like put it all into perspective what he just said. And because the Alex was just like, hang on, I understood, but I was like, just kind of going back. But Tim put it back what he just said, and I said, right, can you sit there and tell me that he never got Kate's and Johnny's name he went for? I went, did he say that Kate and Johnny, the jokers, was going to the players and told him, the players, him, X and X and X amount about myself? And he said, well, yeah.
No, but Tim
And
just...
then
Alex had just said that Tim was backing him up. And saying that you're contradicting yourself.
Tim was just talking to me in that bedroom.
Yeah, saying that you were contradicting yourself.
Saying to me that maybe I've been contradicting myself because I've said X and X and it might look two-faced. I said, yes. I said, but what you don't know is what I've spoken to those back. He said, fine. He said, but I'm just saying what it might look two-faced. I said, fine. I said, but can you sit there and tell me that Alex never mentioned Kate and Johnny's name whilst I was in this bedroom, that they come to the players and said to the players X and X and X amount about me? He went,
Tell you, Jade, all I can say is you can sit there and think whatever you want. You'll say everything that's happened when you get out of here. And no, that hasn't happened with me. But I know for a fact what you've said about me. Everything you've said about me, people's told us, and I haven't brought it up with you.
I've told you to your face.
You haven't told us everything.
Like?
Like the time when I went to the toilet and you were sat there and you were saying Johnny's been an arsehole. And Kate's pissing us off. The week when we were over there with Sophie.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that though.
No, but
me and you were sitting having but I don't want to bring this up to have an argument with you, but this is just an example. Me and you were sat having a conversation 1 minute,
on camera.
then I went to the toilet, and you said when I was in the toilet, Johnny's an arsehole, and somebody said to you, keep your voice down, he might hear you. I've been told all about that.
If you honestly don't think you said that, fair enough, but it would have been filmed, so if you honestly don't think you said that, fair enough, but...
Jade.
Everyone said that.
Every issue
Jade.
I've had with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you.
Mm-hmm.
I've told you. I've pleaded that with you like you. I said,
So you didn't call Johnny an arsehole?
Listen.
No!
They can call us in if they want, right? It's the end of nominations now. We can't influence anybody anymore because there's no more nominations. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you told me that week when you
I nominated you, and I nominated
that you
Alex.
nominated me.
Yep,
right?
and I nominated Alex
now,
because you used me as an scapegoat.
That week you told me that, right? I could have gone in that diary room that day and thought, right, she's nominated me.
I can nominate her back.
I'm going to nominate
and
her
you think
back.
I didn't think that when I told you?
And do you think I did that?
I don't know, Johnny. I don't know, but
right.
no.
Well, that's something for you to think about.
I do, but no, I do think that. But I never told you that to get us into it. I told you that because I see what your problem was, and I actually see that, actually, I do think he's alright. I'm allowed to change my mind.
Jade, I thought you thought I was alright from the first week.
And I did. I did. But
stuff that you said.
But I did. But then there was times I'd look and I'd think, what? And then there was times I'd also be told that, you know, you play it to the cameras, and I'd watch and I think, oh my God, maybe he does know a lot about the show, blah, blah, blah.
Which I've never done.
Every issue, and then my main issue with you, I've had two main issues with it. One of them is with you and Alex when I say using me as a scapegoat and you say that you didn't.
Which didn't happen, because if you remember, you came over to my bed and said, tell us. I went, no, it was between me and Alex. And you said, tell us.
Tell me. I made you tell me, and Alex
yeah,
that he
so I
didn't
made
say
you,
that.
so you made me tell you, then you went and nominated me for it.
No, you've got it wrong, I made you tell me that. Fine, fair enough. Then I made Alex, then I said to Alex, I confronted Alex. Then I tell you what Alex said to me that he didn't say. Then you were saying he did. Then he was saying he didn't. Then he was saying this, blah, 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 blah.
Anyway,
why have I come to two people? Because it's both about two people, about me.
Jade, listen.
That's why, Kate.
Goody, listen. It's week 8, right? It's coming to the end of week 8.
Why is it all brought up between you?
This has all gone on in the past.
I don't even know. I can't even remember.
Listen, it's all gone on in the past, right? It's all past.
No,
it's happened.
Not.
Whatever's happened, we've got to forget about it. We're going to have a good week together for the last week. forever. How long we're here, we've got to make the most of it. And when you get out there, right, you're going to see what's happened.
Damn right.
And I know for a fact you're going to ring us up and say, sorry, Johnny.
No, I won't.
You will.
No, I won't, because I told you everything.
Trust me. You're saying this to me and Kate when you came out the diary room. You'll ring me up and say, Johnny, I'm sorry.
No, I won't.
Because I tell you what, everybody in here, I've got no qualms with anybody in this house seeing what I've said in the diary room,
And I've told you
what
that.
I've said out here, what I've said to other housemates.
Me neither, because I've told
I've
you.
got no
Whatever
qualms.
I've spoken about, I've
apart
come
from
and I
one.
said, Johnny,
one
why don't you
big
kiss me
mistake.
goodnight all the time? Because I ain't going to kiss you goodnight and then go in there and speak about you and then go and say all this, slag you
I'll
off.
tell you about later. No, listen, I'm telling you, I'm fond of you. I am. You're amusers. You're funny. You say things that you don't mean. Scatterbrain. And you're just amusers, and I find you really, really amusing, and I'm fond of you.
No, that's exactly what I've said
And
to
I
you
think,
last week.
and I
Yeah, when
think,
you say that to me, and you say this what you said to Johnny, then I hear different things of different people. How does that make me feel?
right,
At
listen,
least, when I have a problem with
Jade,
you, I may speak about it, but
Jade,
then I come to you and I say,
Jade,
Kate, this is pissing me off.
Jade,
Johnny,
are you
you've
listening
done
to
this.
us? Are you listening to us? Doesn't matter what anybody says in here. You've just got to see for yourself when you get out, because I've been told so many things in here.
I'm surrounded by a fucking bunch of liars.
How do you think I feel? How do you think I
I'm
feel?
surrounded by a fucking bunch of liars. All the 12 or however many weeks I've been in it, I have been surrounded by a bunch of fucking liars.
Jade, why would so many people say that you call Johnny an arsehole? Why would like 3 or 4 people lie?
Well, do it. I'm not being funny.
So you swear on your mum's life?
Look, I've actually sat there, said, oh, Johnny, I think you're a great guy, and then when he's gone into the toilet, called him an arsehole.
No, you didn't say, Johnny, I think you're a great guy. You were talking to us normally and having a laugh, and then I went in the toilet and you went, Johnny's really pissing us off, he's an arsehole. Something like that. Listen, Jade, you haven't learnt yet, it's week 8. It doesn't matter what anybody says to you in here. At the end of the day, when we get out there, we all got to see what's happened.
Going to and from each other and exchange, that is exactly what
Me
Alex
now,
and
me
Adele-
now, I haven't gone
that is
to and from
what Alex showed me.
anybody.
You see the glasses I showed you? That is exactly what Alex and Adele told me. Adele told me first, and Alex told me recently in the dark room. Oh, out here, I think. He exactly showed me that, and exactly what's happening. You're going to him, saying this to him. Well, this is what I've actually
Alex
told
just
tonight.
admitted to us that he thinks he's playing the game, though.
Who thinks he's playing a game?
Alex, he said, I know, I'm the one that said I was a player. He said to
Yeah,
us,
he said he was a
I'm
player,
the one
and
that
he
said
was
I
the
was a player.
actors. Yeah, I said that to you. I said that Alex was sitting there saying,
No,
they're the
you
players
said to
and
me
you're the actors.
that I supposedly said that he was
The
playing the game.
actors. You're the actors and he's the players.
Where did you get that I was calling
The
Alex
actors
a
went to
player
the-
from?
Where did you get that from? I
When
come
you come and started writing and
I
reading,
come to the
Jade.
thing. I come to the room. I went, I've been funny, Kate. I've been funny, Johnny. But what have you been saying to the players, as Alex calls it, that the actors have been saying to the players?
Jade.
That's what I said to you.
Jade, listen, wait a minute,
Understand where this all comes from.
Jade, listen,
I've had enough.
listen, right, look at us while I'm talking to you. And if you don't look at us, I'm not going to tell you. Right. Have I been close to Alex and Adele through this time in here? Right? Have I?
No.
Right. So why would I go and tell them problems?
Well, why are they telling me that you
Exactly.
did, Dan?
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, I
did.
don't know. And Alex has just come out here and he seemed sincere and said, this, that and the other. What are you crying for now? It's week 8. It's week 8. Well,
Yeah,
do you not think,
it
do you not think I'm pissed off about what's going on?
This is what I'm surrounded by a bunch of fucking
I've been up for fucking nomination 3 times. And what have I done? Fuck all. And I haven't sat about crying, man. I've been up for nomination 3 times because I'm a big actor and I play up to the cameras. You've been up for nomination once, you survived it, you're in for the last week. You get on with me and Kate and you get on with Tim and Alex, or whoever stays out with Tim and Alex, you've got no problem with. Don't worry about it.
Well, I
tell you what, I've got more to worry about than you, about what's going on in here. I'm 29-year-old. Yous are all school kids compared to me, and I've come in here, and you've all basically joined fucking hands and played Ring of Roses round me, and stuck a fucking blanket over me face, and I haven't seen nought. Honestly, you pulled the wool over my eyes, you lot. She's lovely, he's a smashing lad, brilliant people these. How the fuck can I nominate one of these? And if only I'd known what I know now, back then, I'd have gone in that diary room with a good fucking clown's face on and a big fucking wig and a horn, and I'd have enjoyed doing the bastard. Do you know what I mean? So you're sitting there worrying.
No, I'm not worried. He gets to me. He gets to me. No,
Here.
then-
You're here. Oh.
People. No,
Listen.
I don't care. If
Shut
I
up.
if I don't care.
You're
I
here.
don't care.
You're here for week 9. What does that say to you? You're here for week 9.
I don't care about that.
You're here for week 9.
I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is to know
So if me and her hated you so much... No, that doesn't even make sense because I've never hated anybody that much to nominate them. I've nominated people I like. Not all the time, but I've nominated people I like sometimes. I've had an issue with them. You're here for week 9, what does that say to you? Bollocks, you can call us in. I didn't. So if I hated you that much, I'd have gone in there and said, ah, fuck her, get her out. So I don't know what you're worrying about.
I just don't like all these lies, all these backstabbing. I don't like it.
You don't like all these lies and all these backstabbing, man. What do you think we've gone through? Everybody's gone through the same, man. Forget about it. It's in the past.
I don't see why it was to come up tonight.
Well, I don't know. You asked me. I don't know. I was
The biggest...
I was furious.
It seems as though the biggest liar and two-faced people was Sandy and Alex. Sandy and Adele, who you were best mates with.
Daisy said Eric come up because when I was going, wait, let me in, because I could hear you in the diary room. I was going, let me in.
Yeah, we were having a laugh.
Yeah, the first time I was going, let me in, and it's come along. They said, what, are you jealous? I went, what? You know, what are you jealous, Brad? I said, what the fuck are you talking about? And then that is when he counted anything. He's saying that I had said things to you that you had gone back and told Alex and Adele that Alex had said to you.
That maybe it's true, like the way you go with the majority of the people, like what he was saying, like you go with the whatever the majority say, like if the majority of the people are being funny, you'll be funny. If the majority of people won't drink, then you won't drink, and it always makes me.
Is that what you?
No, Jade.
No, she's not saying that. Listen.
Understand, this is what Alex has said to us.
Listen.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Listen, it's week 9, right?
It's week 9.
Right. Perfect example, right?
Week 3,
Perfect example. If you've nominated me every week from the beginning till now.
No, I ain't. I've nominated you once, alright?
Right. Well, if you've nominated, say for example, you've nominated me every week from the beginning till now, right? And we in here, week 9, together. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Well, I do.
Maybe you wouldn't have chosen us.
I'm not bothered what you've...
Maybe Johnny wouldn't have chosen us 3 to be in the last week. But Jay, we're all here together, so why bring it up now?
Have a laugh. Listen, I'm not bothered what... Listen.
Fuck it.
Because I was listening back.
You'll see what I've said about you in the diary room.
A few of them I thought I actually got alright with. And if I had trouble, what did I say to you? If I've got a problem with you, done, dusted, swept under the carpet, I'm not going to sit there like I did when I said it to Tim. I'm not going to sit there like a doll, slag him off, and then go out there, pretend I've made everything up with him, and then come in the bedroom and talk about him again. I never. What my issue I had out there with that, at that table with you was gone, dusted, forgotten. From that day, I've not had an issue with you. I've not said anything.
Get brought up tonight?
Because I just was going at the diary room door. Let me in. I was going, go on, get your noses up there, ass. Go on, brown nose, big brother's ass. Messing about, like I did earlier on today, messing about. Yeah. And it's coming along and said, what, you jealous? I went, what? He went, what, you jealous? He went, what, because you're not brown nose? He went, go on, brown nose, do all this. He said, horrible things. And I went, what the fuck are you talking about? He went, I know. He went, I know what the players, the actors have said to us players that you've been fucking saying. PJ has said, I went, what? He went, they've all been coming up to me, telling me what you've been fucking saying about me and other people to them, and then to them about me. What the fuck are you talking about? He said, like, for example, 1 minute you say Johnny is a wanker, and then you're sniffing up his ass. What the fuck are you talking about? I went, what? Because I said before, Johnny's doing my head in. Or Johnny is a wanker. I said, what? So just because I say that, I can't clear the air with him, and I can't actually have a clean state with him, and then like someone, I can't adjust to people. If somebody gives me a problem, he went, then with Sophie. I said, no. I said, I don't think so. I said, Adele sat in the room and slagged Sophie off, made Sophie think that she was lied, but didn't even like her. I said, Sophie knew I didn't like her.
Jade, honestly, doesn't matter what you've said about me.
I am bothered.
I'm not bothered about what you've said about me in the past, and if you've nominated us every week, I'm gonna have a good laugh with you next week and this week, and I'm fond of you, and I'm not bothered. It's the game. And like I say, if you've nominated me every week,
people see when I get out here that I've nominated you,
and you've gone in there and you've said, I hate Johnny.
No, I haven't. That's what
I know you haven't. But even if you have, all I'm saying is it's week 9. Get over it.
Why you fucking I've been surrounded. I hate lawyers. I'm quite
Jade, honestly.
What I've been surrounded by for the past however long I've been here is a bunch of fucking liars, dirty liars, twist things. Oh!
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel, and I went in the diary room and I've said that. have been surrounded for the last few weeks
Jade,
by a
stop
bunch
being
of
toxic
lying
about it.
school
You're
fucking...
here for the last week.
I don't care. Don't you think? I don't care if I was here for the second week,
Yeah,
the last week,
but
the
this is
third
the last week, so why are you
care.
crying? Let's just enjoy
Because
ourselves.
I've
Stop
been told you
crying.
care that half of the fucking people that are in this house are playing against me, saying that I'm saying this, I'm saying this.
If we were playing
I'm saying
against
this.
you, then you would be up for nomination this week.
exactly.
For God's sake.
That's what I've tried to
you're
say
not.
to you, and you're not listening.
If we were playing against you, then you'd be up for nomination this week, and we would have put you up for nomination.
And
Jade.
he said that the two people that got up for nomination don't deserve to be up for nomination. It should have been fucking you and someone else.
We heard him say that you don't deserve to be here now. And maybe Alex has his reasons for saying that, Jade. But we're all going to... Excuse me, I've got hiccups. We're all going to find out when we get out of here.
We're gonna...
But
That's
if you've
it.
said things that, like, people say that you said, and you've actually said them, and you're sitting here denying them to us...
Hello?
Imagine how that makes you look.
If I said anything about you, like, "Can't this is my fucking name."
Johnny's an arsehole, for example, and you're saying that you definitely haven't said that about him.
Well, I have never said that Johnny's an arsehole. I said that Johnny's an arsehole every time, but I've never sat there, had a giggle with him when he's going to turn there and say Johnny's an arsehole. No. Like I told you, I'm going to say someone's an arsehole, I might talk about somebody, but I will not go, oh, Johnny's an It's not finished. I would not have sat at that table and said, oh, Johnny's blah, 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 have a giggle with you, and then when he goes and talks about
Jade, it's like I say, all this part of the game is over now. Bitching, two-faced, backstabbing, it's all over. We're coming up to week 9. One of these lads have got to go.
No, fucking go.
You know you're definitely here.
If I knew that you'd nominate us every week, and Alex or Tim had nominated us every week, I could still enjoy the last week with you because it's all over and it's a game. It's a game. And I'm not going to sit there looking at you and think, I hate yous. You nominated me every single week. Bastards. I could have a laugh with this because it's a game.
People that I said to Peter and everybody else, what I said about him, I fucking said nothing.
Well, that's got nothing to do with us. That's got nothing to do with
No, I'm
us.
just telling you, in
Because I
general,
know-
everybody,
because I know what-
you, PJ, everyone, all these things I've been told. No, it's a fucking load of bollocks. Yeah, I said,
You've had a drink, so that makes it worse as well. We've all had a drink.
I'm drunk, yeah, that's right, I'm drunk,
I'm not
that's
saying
right.
you're drunk. I'm saying you've had a
Fucking
drink.
hell, don't you think I'm stoned up by now? Just hear whatever I've had to hear.
Oh, poor Jade. Badly done to you, man. You've been up for eviction once. It's like I say. How'd you feel for me? I've been up for 3 times.
Regardless. I don't
You're
care.
feeling sorry for yourself. Jade, you're feeling sorry for yourself. You've been up once. You've been up once and you've survived. Kiss your ass, thank you lucky stars. Count them. How'd you feel for me? How'd you feel for me? I come out the bedroom, I get up, I have me dinner and everything, and I'm sitting carrying on with everybody, and everybody's laughing. And all of a sudden, fucking, this week's nominations are Johnny. It's like, bastard. Why? 3 times?
I see no tall fees over myself. I've been out once for nominations. Don't fucking whatever. I was out once or 7 times. It doesn't matter whether I'm in the first.
All
or
I'm
the
saying
last
is what
week, it
Alex
doesn't
has
matter.
brought up tonight isn't a problem, right?
'Cause it's not
Whether you
matter.
believe him or not, right? And whether we tell you whether we said it or whether we didn't, it's not going to make any difference to you. Forget about it and have a good time. And when you get out of here and you watch the tapes, then if you've got a problem with it...
I don't care about the fucking last week. I'm not saying...
What do you mean you don't care about last week? It's the most important week out of it all.
Here.
There's 7 of them. There's 7 of them out of there wishing they were here now. And you're saying, I'm not bothered about the last week. There's 7 of them poor buggers out there now wish that they were here now.
So what if you're not... I'm just saying...
We're so lucky to be here.
When you know
Don't you think I know that? Do you not think I know that? Do you not think
You've just said you're not bothered about the last
No,
week.
I'm not, because I'm more bothered about this fucking shit. People going around going, I said this and I said that and I said that, because that matters to me. Not being here for the last week, not picking up 70 grand, not going out on the last
If
week.
we were the same as you, right? If I was the same as you, that week you told me, I nominated you last week, Johnny.
Yeah.
I could have then gone in on Monday in that diary room and said, right, I'm nominating Jade because she nominated me last week, and I didn't.
Sorry, what's that got to do with what I'm saying now?
The way you're going on about it, you're gutted because you feel as though people might have said something about you, so then you can't trust them.
No.
I was still fond of you that week after you told us that you nominated us. I was shocked. I was like, you little bitch.
Exactly. So,
But I was still fond of you.
exactly. So, knowing that you say, no, you're fucking me, blah, 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 and then... blah, blah, and blah, 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 said that you said, didn't even tell me what, X and X and X about us, and then you're saying to us, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah about X.
Well, what you saying, Alex, has said to you, doesn't ring a bell in my sense to me, and what Alex said to me also doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't make sense to me. So I've said nothing. So well, I don't know. That's between yous. That's between you.
Like he said to us, this is all between you and Alex. Like he just come out and said to us, this isn't between you and Johnny. This is between.
I'd just like to say how this all started. Jade saying, like they always do. And I'm not quoting that. Tim can tell you that he said.
Did I not just say to you I was going through the diary room door? Oh, God, sniff their asses, sniff their asses. Did I not just say that to you? No? No? Am I lying here? Did I not just say that to you? No, I didn't.
I tell you what, me and Kate was there having a laugh.
I know you was, and I was going, let me in, because I could hear every single word you said. I was going, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Why did you go back to Tim and Alex?
I wasn't, they were outside.
Asses like they
oh,
always
for
do.
fuck's sake, Tim was in the bedroom and Alex was outside and was hearing me saying, and that is when Alex turned around and said,
why would Alex come out and say that to us?
That is when Alex said to me, what, are you jealous? I want, because they're licking their noses, and I went, go on, and as I was walking in the bedroom, I was going, go on, lick your brother's noses, go on, lick your brother's noses. I also totally...
Why say that though?
Because I was fucking joking, because I know he was in there having a giggle. I was actually joking at the beginning until I come to the door and I'm not being funny, but can you get out now, please? That is how it came out. I mean, what, are you jealous because they're licking their asses? No, that was a...
Oh, we don't go to bed yet, Kate.
I can't listen to anyone. I've got a banging headache and I can't be